She padded out of the camp. How she loved to just get herbs for Shadow Clan. It was her home clan after all. She padded out, looking for the herbs. As she came along an unfamiliar scent, she was trained a little bit of how to fight, so she wanted to make sure her clan was safe. She tilted her nose up, trying to sniff the air. Nothing. She couldn't figure out what was going on. She padded farther down and farther down, but nothing. There was a weird smell. Was it the smell of a monster from a two-leg? It couldn't be. The thunder path was quiet. She kept advancing. She went past the thunder path since medicine clads could travel where they wanted. She padded farther and farther in, finding no herbs or anything. The smell, it was remarkable. She padded along and into a bush. That was where the smell was coming from. Snap! It was dark where she was. Really dark. Only thing she could see was a bunch of holes in a nest that was... She shifted around. Not much, but uncomfortableness. Where was she? This dark place was loud and a door swung open. She believed. She got up and started to walk out. She didn't exactly trust this place. She walked out and heard noises everywhere. There was water, so she went to go get a drink. It tasted weird. She immediately stopped. The sounds of two legs everywhere. There was food, or what she thought was food, but it tasted super gross. She tried to leave, but was interrupted by the sounds of someone screaming, "No, kitty, no!" It was growls and the vicious sounds she didn't recognize. It was frightening. But she smelled something familiar. She tried to go out another door and they let her out. It was the tree cut place. She could hop the fence, but the two legs would definitely see her. She had to do it when they weren't looking. She couldn't remember much. She remembered the smell of the tree cut place. Yeah, she remembered that. But she couldn't remember how to get home. She was a Shadow Clan warrior, or medicine cat, maybe? She thinks, but she can't remember how to get home. She could look. She'll look, maybe, but for now, she just needs some sleep. So she got up on a ledge. She got a little on a ledge and tried to sleep. But she tried, but the ledge she kept falling, so she went to a little bed. She nestled up and crammed a little bit, then went to bed. She got up, stretched her legs, and went for some of the two-leg drink. It was weird water. It didn't taste like actual water from the rivers. She got up and decided to hop the fence and go to the tree cut place. It might be her only way home. She remembered the old medcat mentor. What was her name? She had lost so much of her memory and she couldn't remember. She hopped down from the log timid as she hopped over the fence again. Maybe she could find her way home. But first, she needed to find some prey. She wasn't going to eat what they fed them. That stuff was gross. So she decided to go looking, just to see what she could find. Maybe one of the warriors of any clan could help her. She padded along, looking for any signs of prey. She sprinted. She didn't smell anything on the wind. She was never a good hunter. Then that was why she wasn't a warrior. She was told to become the medicine cat because she couldn't hunt. But then she finally got some prey, and what was that? It was a bird. Better than nothing, I suppose. This bird looked better than ever. She'd never been a fan of birds, but if it meant this, then that's good. Any food that wasn't that two-leg food was fine with her. She got the bird. Suxorious with her catch. She got up and went back to the two-leg nest. She was going to decide how to get home later. Not now. She couldn't take that. So she hopped the fence once more and went back into their nest. Just in time for them to get home. She had to eat it quick, or go hide it somewhere. She decided to run upstairs and attempt to hide it. She was able to drop it and eat it before the two legs could get home. Now, she was just gonna eat it and then maybe think about finding her way home, but the two legs called her too quickly. She didn't understand their language, could barely make out words, but she knew they were calling her. She rushed downstairs, still timid, and just sat there and listened to them talk, acted normal. And as it was sun high, she decided to go outside to the tree cut place, but not the tree cut place, right beside it. So she decided to lay there and try to catch any sense of her clan that she could maybe remember. As the moon set, she looked up. She knew it was the gathering of the medicine cats. Maybe she could make her way there and one of them could help. But how did she get to the moonstone? Wait. No. She can't forget how to get back to the moonstone. That's not an option. She rushed. She ran. She couldn't remember anything. And as she did, she saw bright yellow eyes in the distance. She caught the scent. It was a fox. She had to run. And run as fast as she could back into the two-leg nest, for she was unsafe if she stayed in the grass. The lights blinded her. It was so bright. She just got into a little corner and went to bed. She would look tomorrow. She'd at least try to find her clan. She was awoken by a loud slam. She jumped up, scared once more. What was that sound? That ear-splitting sound. Oh, what was it? She startled and was able to slip past the two legs. Something had shattered, and she ran. She ran far. Maybe she could find her clan. If she just ran. So she ran and ran. She kept running and running up the hills. They heard them get into their big monster. It started roaring as she ran across the Thunderpass to ThunderClan territory. This was a bad decision. They had always been hostile to Shadow Clan people, no matter what. They didn't always abide by the rules of the medicine cats could go anywhere they needed for herbs. In an attempt to find River Clan, she reached a loud, roaring monster. It zoomed by so fast she couldn't even see it. She was on the brink of ThunderClan territory. She could pass through, hopefully make it to River Clan, or a clan of any sorts. She ran and ran and ran all through the night, and some familiar scent she picked up. It was Shadow Clan. She could smell her home. She went to the deep undergrowth. She was there, but where was her clan? She looked around for a little bit, looked everywhere. No one, nothing. And the smells of her clan were faint and far off. Where had they gone? Tink, tink, tink. The bell on her collar whistled. She tried to get it off by shaking and trotting. Nothing. Just a stupid bell stuck to her neck. Tink, tink, tink. Made that sound as she walked. She had no clue where her clan was, or any of the clans were, actually. She couldn't smell any ThunderClan warriors or even any ThunderClan anythings. She was just glad to be home. Maybe there were other cats like her. She laid down and rested. Hey guys, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you'd like to see more, just let me know. So yeah, this is my OC Sorrel, and that's her story. Bye guys.